Now, in the coming years, all shall receive the mark. The mark has already started in implication. Are we all aware of the mark? If not, please educate yourselves. In the mark of the beast, refusers of it shall not be able to buy or sell. They shall become beggars, cut out of the system, and that will be the pure delight. For they will be the wise. We brothers will never have the mark, for we will know that it really is control, and we cannot be controlled as we are the controllers. The mark will be the connection between AI, direct connections, free will, dependent on the algorithm. You see, at the moment, man has free will. It was given to him by God. That gives him the right to choose. Well, once we give him the mark, that free will belong to us. We will be able to track his movements, his body, his money. His decisions will be monitored 24/7. We will replace his God. A central computer that gathers all his data, from the smartphone to the mark. Now I will detail how all of you will slowly start to implement this technology.
Agenda 2030. Check this out. One world government. One world cashless currency. One world central bank. One world military. End of national sovereignty. End of privately owned property. End of the family union. Mandatory vaccines. Universal basic income. Microchipped tracking for all. World social credit system. Thousands of FG towers. End of private transportation. End of private farms. Business owned by government. Travel restrictions. Restricted land use. This is Agenda 2030. This is what they on. This is what they on. This is 5 years from today. 5 years. That's all people got. You got 5 years, fam. Share this beam out.
Video from rural India. A large bonfire lit for a traditional event, and then a man who herds goats begins to walk his flock around the fire. Once, twice, thrice. And then he steps away. But the goats keep going. Round and round they go. No leader, no destination. Just movement for the sake of movement, blindly following the one ahead. And suddenly, it's not just a circle. It's a cycle, a vicious, self-perpetuating loop. It reminded me of what we often see around us. In religion, in politics, in society. So many follow without question, without clarity, without understanding the true intent of the one they're following. Not because they believe, but because they're conditioned. Because stepping out of the circle takes courage. The fire in the middle may be real or imagined, but the fear, the motion, the blind, it's all too real. Ask yourself, are you thinking or are you following? Are you chasing purpose or are you circling the flame? If this made you pause, subscribe, share it to someone who needs to hear this. Did you know there's a secret plan called Project Bluebeam, where powerful elites, in collaboration with NASA, are allegedly preparing to fake an alien invasion to create a one-world government and one-world religion? The theory claims they will project massive 3D holograms into the sky, alien ships, religious figures, even apocalyptic events. So realistic that people would believe they're witnessing a global miracle or attack. But it doesn't stop at visuals. Using low-frequency mind control waves, they would beam thoughts directly into people's minds, making them believe these visions are divine commands. The ultimate goal? To create fear and confusion so intense that humanity begs for global unity, willingly accepting total digital control over their lives. Believers say it's a psychological operation in 3 steps. fake a crisis, trigger mass panic, and then offer a solution that consolidates all power under a single authority. While mainstream media dismisses it as pure science fiction, advancements in holographic technology, AI, and brain-computer interfaces have made this theory feel less like fantasy and more like a script.
Who translated the King James Authorized Version? Rosicrucians and Freemasons. Yeah, and once you understand, wait a minute, the Bible is a Masonic book. Of course it's a Masonic book. How many people know that the symbols in Islam are taken directly out of the Old Testament Bible? And that Mecca is the black cube of Freemasonry. Mecca is a black square. Look it up. The planet Saturn. Saturn was referred to as the black cube. And the more they pray, the more blood is spilled. The more violence and bloodshed builds each day. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And the more they pray, the worse it gets. And Christians all over the world are praying to God's Son, the light of the world, and they have no idea what they're praying to. They have no concept of the world, of what they're praying to, and consequently, all of the evil is winning. Good people are losing. Knights Templars, Masonic, Freemasons are winning. They're controlling the world. Why? Because we're worshiping the wrong God. Because we don't understand what the symbols mean. Because we walk right past the truth sitting right in front of us and end up worshiping something that the Knights Templars have given us to worship. And therefore, we haven't got the faintest idea in the world what's going on.
Religions were made to hide the truth about yourself. Jesus never turned water into wine. It's a parable. 4 elements correspond with your 4 bodies of consciousness. Fire is your spirit, earth is your body, air is your mind, water is your emotions. Turning water into wine is turning an emotion into a physical reality because your emotions are energy in motion. Your brain and your mind are 2 separate things. Your mind is the fabric of the universe itself. It's purely metaphysical. Thoughts are not made of atoms. Your mind is the universe. It creates everything. This was a thought before it is a physical reality. Thought creates matter. The central nervous system in the body is the machine. Every thought you think produces an emotion in the heart, and the heart creates the electromagnetic field around the body and turns the emotion into energy in motion. Your emotions create your vibration, and your vibe attracts your tribe. Your vibe attracts your reality. You attract what you are, not what you want. Your external world is a mirror of your internal thoughts and emotions. Your consciousness, thoughts, emotions, and actions create the fabric of your life. Every thought you thought in the past has led you to this very point in your life. Therefore, your internal world projects your outer world. Your mind is a frequency tuner. You have to set your mind to frequencies, which is the desired reality you want. Your reality you want already exists in the mind. You've got to set your mind to that frequency. That's why we call it a mind set. Emotions are a creational force. They should not be reactive. When we control our emotions, we control what is attracted to us. Mind over matter. Our minds and emotions manipulate our physical existence. You are a creator. You are created in the image of God, and you are a microcosm of God, creating your own universe and world. Protect your mind at all costs. Everything you listen to is shaping your consciousness and shaping your mind, which is then shaping your external reality. If you want to learn more,